Relationships sometimes, be it work, be it personal. If I'm wise, I tend to ask the question, how much of it was because of me, not like a self-hatred thing or nothing like that, like I said, not nothing to be self-deprecating and whatever the case may be. I try to modestly self-efface, look in the mirror, you know, say to myself, what was the part that I played, what was the particular, mind state that I was under at the particular time, in any particular situation. You know what I'm saying? Lama Matza. It's all because of you. Yeah. Who knows? But I don't beat myself up in any particular situation. And welcome to those folks that came through. This is actually the serious live stream of the day. I did say I was going to do a third live stream. This is the serious one. This is the one that I actually hope people watch. The more reflective live stream, the one that I'm doing later on in the evening and whatnot. It's all because of you, 805 Road King. Nah, but seriously though, sometimes I just say, if it's a relationship that failed, be it a romantic relationship, or a work relationship, if it's a situation I was, terminated from, or a relationship where things didn't go wrong, before I blame the other party or the other folks involved, I tend to look at myself and say, was I naive? Did I lead myself astray? Did I take myself down the wrong path? Was I listening to the wrong people? What was the case? What was the situation? So I really go there. Carolina, what's going on? I appreciate all four of you for coming through. I've met the 3-person minimum. Road King has given me another minimum nowadays, though. But it's all good. And shout out to you folks for coming through. I guess it's really just a point of being honest with yourself. Modestly self-effacing and whatnot. I think all Americans need to experience New York City like a pilgrimage for perspective or something. Yeah, hey, come to New York City. New York, big city of dreams, but everything in New York ain't always what it seems. You might be good if you come from out of town, but by golly, I know my way around. Uptown, downtown, all the way around. Anyway, that's what that is. But yeah, I think sometimes in situations, we're willing to just look at the other person and say, hey, it's that person's fault. Or it's like Shakespeare said, you are the second live stream in a row today. I see that doing in the bathroom. Yeah, I started the trend, Other people go into the bathroom, but, like I said, I've been in the bathroom many times. Good evening to you, Tiger. Thank you for coming through. As far as like where I was going with it, sometimes in situations, it's like Shakespeare said, the fault lies not in our stars, but in ourselves. Sometimes we have to see the fault within ourselves. And, if you want to go to the Bible, it says, pull the straw out of thine own eye before you pull the straw out of somebody else's eye. Know your position, know the part that you played in any particular situation. And the reason I say this is because, sometimes I have to take a step back, and not assume that, folks are out to get me and be paranoid about particular situations, because paranoia is in abundance nowadays. Stop by to show some love. Yeah, thank you. Transparent Trucker, appreciate you for coming through. Definitely glad for folks to come through. Got 6 people in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like what I'm talking about. Sitting on the toilet while you're doing it. No, actually, the toilet is over there. This is, oh my God, this is the shower. This is the shower, just in case. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm taking a dump like. Nah. If you don't hear me, struggling it out, or you don't see me grabbing for some tissue. I think the tissue is over there. But like I said, this is just me. This is the atmosphere. Switching it up. Like I said, that's just what it is. I just wanted to have some kind of serious conversation. Yeah. No, I'm not going to go there, 805 Road King, but it was just funny. It was just funny because when I'm in the bathroom, a lot of people have a tendency to think that I am on the toilet. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that. Oh, two different teeth. That's interesting, Carolina. I hope everything moves easy for you. That's funny, Llama Monster. That is funny. I see people have bathroom jokes. No, I'm not going through any bowel movements right now. I'm not doing anything out of particular. Actually, you could even see the water right there. So, like I said, I'm actually by the sink, so it's what it is. And shout out to the one person that left me. I still love you even though you left me. You know, it's all good. You know, don't hurt me again. You know, don't leave me no more. You know, baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Is what it is. Thank you, no BLs. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna make me cry? Anyway, that's what it is. Yeah, the struggle is real, but there's no struggle, over the toilet right now. There's none of that. None of that's happening. But I get it though. You're in the bathroom. You're target for, porcelain stool jokes, I guess, or porcelain throne jokes. So, send your best jokes my way. It's all good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's going on, Southern Draw South? It's been a while. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Appreciate you for coming through. Struggle of life is hard enough. Yes, I agree. The struggle of life is hard enough. Hard enough than having to sit on a live stream and be on the toilet. Yes. I'm glad to hear that you're good, Southern. Appreciate you for coming through. It's been a while. But I'm always appreciative to those folks, who's come by and it's been a while. Like I said, time is kind of flying on this live stream. I'm enjoying myself. I appreciate you folks for coming through and whatnot. One of these days I'll eventually do a panel and whatnot, but I just want people to get to know and experience the Mel experience or whatever you call this whole thing. Sometimes I'm just vibing, sometimes I'm conversating, sometimes what I've noticed about the audience is that you're more receptive to my late night live streams. I got a lot of you late night creepers that like to talk late night and just go different places and whatnot. I mean, my last late night live stream, wow, we started off with drinks, talking about Jesus, talking about all kind of stuff. Sometimes we talk about Skittles, all that stuff. Deadhead, I gave you a shout out last night, Deadhead. Let me see what was that comment that what was left there. Being in NY can be hard to survive. More city life, miss the country. Yeah, nah, it can be like that in the city. The city can be a grind. It can be a hustle. It can be a struggle. But if you can make it here, like they say, you can make it anywhere. That is a true statement. I'm usually very laid back and tame at night. Well, a lot of people are for various reasons, under various influences, but it is what it is when it comes to that, Like I said, as far as city life goes, it can be busy. It can be a grind. It can be something. And after a while, you do need to kind of get away from it, or you do need to kind of say, you know what, let me back up because, this rat race is too much, this hamster wheel that we're going through constantly, going through that 9 to 5 grind or that 12 to 8 grind or that 4 to 12 grind, whatever it is, it wears on you. I'm not going to sit here and lie and fake it, for the camera. Some days Mel is not feeling good. Some days, I'm trying to have coffee just to go to sleep, just trying to wake up to go to sleep, to wake up, to come back and wake up and sleep and go again, if that makes any sense. Sometimes you come in, I don't know if you've ever been too tired to go to sleep. Sometimes I've had that. I'm just too damn tired to go to sleep. I'm just, trying to get myself together or whatever the case may be. Thank you for the 4 people that are still here. Maybe this conversation is interesting to you. Maybe it's not. But I'm appreciative to my small audience, even if it's just a small slither. A small slither. I'm saying? It's a big deal to me. Some days I get 26. Some days I get 4. Sometimes I got 0. It's all good. Like I said, I'm appreciative. I love you all, and that's just what it is. I know the feeling of giving up. Yeah. Nah. And let's talk about that. People give up a lot of times in life, and it could affect folks because at the end of the day, you say to yourself, what would happen if I didn't give up? What if I would have pushed? What if I would have kept it going? What if I would have just not felt sorry for myself? And a lot of times, people have that self-pity, to the point where they just don't give themselves a chance. And I encourage people out there, whoever you are, whatever your walk of life, whatever your situation, financially, socially, spiritually, I don't know, family-wise, don't give up on yourself, especially the teenagers out there, especially the youth, the young kids, especially anybody that's out there suicidal or something like that, Give yourself a chance. Keep on living. You never know where it's going to go. You never know what's going to happen. Even though I still got 3 people in the chat, I appreciate you 3 people for rocking with me. Like I said, it's crazy sometimes, but life is out there if you give it a chance, man. Life is out there if you're just willing to live it, man. I mean, be honest with yourself. And I always fight from day to day not to feel sorry for myself. What's going on in the Soulless Trench Coat? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, even though you're the live streamer or the man formerly known as so and so. You are a true person, amazing live streams, and I watch always amazing. Well, thank you. I'm not as amazing as I would like to be, but I appreciate you. A lot of people have been saying that, and I'm not just saying a lot of people have been saying that. People have been saying that. I just try to come from a real place. When you come to my live streams, here's one thing that you need to know. If only one thing. I'm going to talk about it all. I'm not just going to get political with you. I'm not just going to go sex with you. I'm not just going to go funny. I'm not going to just go one particular place. I'll talk about it all if it's relevant, if it makes sense to talk about. But I try to talk about it in a realistic way, Thank you, Soulless Trenchcoat. I appreciate you for coming through. And I love having your participation, your comments, your questions. Sometimes, like I said, I could be talking about one thing and it goes into a total other thing, like I said. So it's what it is. There's times I'm supposed to be talking about deep, dark secrets and sins, and we start going off talking about Skittles and tasting the rainbow or releasing the rainbow. We're going to leave that alone. We're not going to get too deep into that. We had like a LSD live stream one time, I'm going to leave that alone, though. You never know what's going to happen or what I'm going to say. But that's what it is, no judgments here. I'm not mad at anybody for saying some crazy stuff. I mean, we've said some wild stuff in these chats. I know that. But, we're a world out there, international audience. Sometimes I have people on here from Japan, from Australia, from UK. Sometimes it's Canada at the same time. It's what it is. Yeah, you remember that Soulless Trench Coat. Yeah, that chat got wild. That was the one about the idle mind. Anybody, I encourage you to check out that. If you go to my playlist, you'll see it under the April live streams, 2018, I'm saying 2008. The April 2018 live streams, the live stream is entitled The Idle Mind. That's an interesting live stream. We went a lot of places in that live stream. We go a lot of places. Yeah, we got freaky. So this one, I hope it's not going there. Margie, I appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate your participation as well. Like I said, I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing a pattern. I think you want Mel late night. I'm thinking about putting myself to a time. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. If I just, after I get my little watch hours or whatever. Like I said, I'm trying to nail down a time of when I'm actually gonna live stream, maybe once a week or so, like that. My mind isn't idle. I'm always planning. That's funny. You'll be good for now, Soulless. There you go. There's a lot of different stuff going on. But, eventually I'll try to get you folks on a regular schedule with Mel on what I'm doing and where I'm going and, who knows, maybe stuff that I'm talking about. But I'm in a ever evolving process. Like I said, I'm learning just like anybody else is learning here on YouTube, this whole live streaming thing and, just engaging with the audience and, just really, just having fun with it at the same time, but seeing the potential for where this thing can go. Because some people say, it's hard to build a channel off of live streams, and I agree to a certain extent. If you don't have a structure, if you don't have an audience or base, it can be challenging to try to grow on a live stream and get the big numbers that some people get. Like there's certain live streams that I just saw where people, on average are doing like 106 or 1,400 people on a live stream at 2 a.m. in the morning. I mean, or even just people say the low number is 700. I remember I saw a live stream. The guy said there's not going to be many people on here tonight, and the dude has 700 people. 700 people watching the live stream. I said, wow. And that's not enough. Wow. And then when the live stream ended, the amount of views added up to like 14K, saying 14,000 views after his live stream was over. I said, that's crazy. And that's a slow night. So the potential is there to grow, opportunities abound and stuff like that. You just have to figure out what it is that you want to do with this particular thing. My best numbers come from that stupid Clash of Titans game. Who knew? I agree with you, Lava Monster. Who knew? Like I said, my most engaged live stream wasn't even about me. Yeah, 700. Yeah, I thought 85 was big. No, seriously, I'm not making this up. There was a YouTuber, somebody who does, things about waves, a guy from Chicago, And he was saying that 700 was a low number for him. So, and I didn't see this man go under 649 people watching. I didn't see him go underneath that. And at the height, I've seen him about 1,500 people in a live stream, or about 2,000, from 1,500 to 2,000 people on average watching this man's live stream. And it's amazing what some people are doing on here. I think we're truly in the age of live streams. We're truly in a time where, if you're not live streaming, or if you don't understand the live stream game, yeah, my highest number was Soulless Trench Coats was 26. So and I did 26 on a live stream that wasn't even anything about me. That was about Green Bay Wacky and a question that he had answered in another live stream. So 26 people came by and they were showing that love, and it was all good. So like I said, and it wasn't even a long live stream. I don't even think I did an hour on that live stream. I think I might have did 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. I think my highest was early 20s. Yeah, hey, it's like that. Like I said, I'm still trying to push. I do videos to chicken to do a live stream. What? I just do videos and do chicken to do a live stream. You should do a live stream, Tiger. Yeah, it doesn't happen much, but it's all good. I mean, I encourage people, if you have something to say, if you have content in an audience that's willing to engage with you, then do the live streams. But live stream is not for everybody. If you don't want to live stream, if it's not your thing, if you're not comfortable being on camera and making mistakes, because I make plenty of mistakes, I guess I'm comfortable making mistakes, then maybe this is not for you. My lowest is 0. That's funny. My lowest is 0 too. If your lowest is not 0, then you're a hell of a live streamer. But for me, I don't sweat the numbers too much anymore. There's times when I've had one person in a live stream watching for 30 minutes. Sometimes I question whether or not that was myself, but no, it was actually another person. So, you just engage with the audience, you talk, you have conversation. What I do is, like, the title of my video, whatever the title of my video is, that doesn't have to be the whole live stream. I could talk about that for the first 5 minutes, and then we can go off to whatever the audience wants to talk about. We can just, go back and forth in the comment section. I try to read it. To do crazy videos, I would be afraid that someone to call the nut house on me. No, nobody's gonna call the nut house on you, Tiger. It's just a matter of being yourself, being honest with the audience, not offending your audience as far as attacking them. Yeah, I don't care either. As long as someone shows up, I will talk to them. Yeah, it's like that, Soulless Trench Coats. I mean, if I can have at least 2 or 3 people in the chat, excuse me, if I can have at least 2 or 3 people in the chat, I'll go on for half an hour. Like I said, the more people I get in the chat, the longer I'm willing to go. I don't mind offending my subs. That's funny. Well, yeah, okay, true. I'll give you that one, Llama Monster. You have to offend your subs sometime. But the thing is, it's a difference between offending your subscribers and attacking them. I don't believe in attacking my subscribers, just because, of a difference of opinion or how they may look or the content that they may put out there. We just, I guess, as people would say, and I hate this term, we would have to agree to disagree on a particular situation. Yeah, solid wisdom, but I know you still want to go after your subs. It's all good. That what makes a live stream the best on YouTube without not putting anyone down, but you are real. Well, I may be one of the realists. I don't know if I have the best live stream, but I'm one of the realists, Yeah, thank you, Margie. I enjoy you being a supporter, and I appreciate you watching. Like I said, I dearly do appreciate you folks, because that's one of the things that keeps me coming back, regardless of the watch time and the goals and things that I'm trying to go for and the stuff that I'm trying to do. I particularly care about, actually engaging with the audience, and you never know which live stream it's going to be. You never know when it's going to be that one live stream that's like, wow, there's a real pop in the audience, or there's a real dope conversation that comes. You never know when the great conversations are going to appear in the live stream, and it makes you a better conversationalist. I'm somebody who can have a conversation with anybody about anything. I do target people watching me, clean up my toilet on live stream. The true support should stick by no matter what. I agree with Soulless Trench Coat. I saw a lady, I can say her name, but somebody who's a subscriber of mine. I went to her live stream, and she was putting together an IKEA desk, and she had 2 or 3 people in there watching. And I watched her for various reasons, some selfish reasons. We'll leave that alone. But, like I said, I'm not against a beautiful woman putting together an IKEA desk. but people watch a lot of things. And what's going on? Tech Beats, as Tech Beats has come through. Tech Beats, you've gotten to the kickback section, to the kickback chill part of the live stream. You know, this is a part of the live stream where I'm kind of just vibing out, just, we kind of let the conversation, just lead into where it's leading into now. If anybody wants to talk about any particular thing and bring up a comment or something that's on their mind and something like that, then so be it. That's just what it is. But for those folks swinging through and showing support, and I appreciate Green Bay Wacky. Always a good friend, always a real person. Well, all of you are a real person, but I appreciate you, Green Bay Wacky. Gilly Dabs, I haven't seen you in a while, Gilly Dabs. Wow, Gilly Dabs. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, 420 community. I got you. Green Bay Wacky, like I said, another awesome channel. Very big supporter of the community. I encourage people to check out Green Bay Wacky. I don't think he gets enough credit for the things that he does for the community, for the live streams, for the videos. Thanks for the love, Gilly Dabs. I appreciate it. I appreciate you in the 420 community. Like I said, I don't think Green Bay Wacky gets the credit for the encouragement and the love, the support. Just the joy that he brings to the community. And I think he should be appreciated for that. He's really a down to earth person. Very, very genuine. Somebody that I say, you know what, if you have a problem with him, you probably got a problem with me too. But I say this like, the man has really reached out in ways that, are hard to quantify. So much has changed since 2009. Man, so much has changed on YouTube since 2005. If you want to go there, YouTube is not what it used to be, but I think it's a lack of love or appreciation for people just as individuals. Regardless of content, content aside, we're not all going to agree with each other's content. We're all not going to watch and subscribe to each other's channel. Yes, Green Bay Wacky is fantastic. He puts his heart and soul into his channel, and that's one of the things I want to say about Green Bay Wacky. There's people out there who may not like Green Bay Wacky and his particular style and things that he does, but the thing that sets Green Bay Wacky apart from so many others is the fact that he does put his heart and souls. Much love in your chat. It's all good, Gilly Dash. Much love to you. And Size Dad, happy Tuesday to you as well. But like I was saying about Green Bay Wacky, he puts his heart and soul into it. And that can't be said for everybody with their content. Even the big YouTubers, even the mid-level subscribers. There's a lot of people with, a lot more views and, probably more engaging and interesting content, but there's very few people that put their heart and soul into what they do. Thank you. Thank you, Green Bay Wacky. I really respect you as well. And enough can't be said about Green Bay Wacky and what he does. So it just, I don't know. Like I said, I appreciate folks like him, and I appreciate what he does for the community. I appreciate the fact of him embracing, people like myself, small YouTubers like myself, the lowliest of the low, Robolius Maximus Prime. What is it? Robolius Miss Prime. I don't know how to say that. You know how much respect for you to have. I hope you get as huge enough to your heart is. I appreciate that, Green Bay Wacky. Who knows how huge I'll get or what'll happen. I've been told by the old timers or the people that say that if I do get huge, if I do get, just call me Prime. Okay, Prime. Sorry, I'm trying to get the name, and I'm like, damn, I can't get the name. But no matter how big I get, if I don't get big, I was told to make sure, that I stay me, that I stay who I am and don't change, don't let, any fame or anything that comes change me and make me into a different person. And I say that to anybody out there that gets a certain level of notoriety and whatnot. It is what it is with that. Try not to let, the possibilities or the money or the fame or any notoriety that you may get change who you are. I don't know. It's just an awesome community of creators, and I'm just glad to be on YouTube. Because I'm somebody who didn't even want to be on, any social media. What's going on, Groovy Blue? I appreciate you for coming through. I heard your name. I see the name in the chat somewhere. Somebody said it, but yeah, I was somebody who was really skeptical even about being on YouTube, because I was like, nobody want to hear from me and see Mel. Then, I was suggested to do these live streams by Random Life Productions. I was like, whatever. Nobody want to listen to this, but it happens, man. You develop, you get confidence, you grow, you learn to talk about stuff, you learn to engage with people, and just see where this thing goes. And I encourage anybody out there struggling with views or content or where they're going to go, keep uploading, keep learning, keep having conversations with people, keep coming to live streams like this, not just mine, but, such as Green Bay Wacky or other folks out there that's doing their thing. You got your Cap Sevens, your Lunatic Dads, you got Llama Monster, different people out there doing live streams. Check out the community, see what's out there. Be willing to have conversations, with different people. You never know where it's going to go. You never know where this journey is going to take you. Learn how to edit your videos, learn how to promote, learn what, trends are out there, look at different content, understand and just be willing to try new things. Just not try anything. I wanted to make sure to get that out there clear. I'm not saying go out there and just do anything. Don't be a Logan Paul. Don't go to a suicide forest or stunning dead rats or anything like that. You don't need to do anything so stupid. Oh, you're a very good speaker who keeps our attention. I appreciate it. I wasn't always a good speaker. Hopefully one day I could become a great speaker. But you folks, you help me. You know what I'm saying? You encourage me and motivate me. Art, what's going on? I appreciate you for coming through. You somebody who, you folks, you encourage and inspire me to do what I have to do. Like I said, you push me to the point where maybe I could be more articulate. Maybe I could have said things better. Maybe I could have watched my tone. Maybe my energy needed to be right. Or whatever the case may be. So like I said, I'm just. He said, Prime, hello, my Transformer friend. Transformer is more than meets the eye. I used to love that cartoon as a kid. Yeah, I still do love it. From time to time, I watch Transformers. I said, Autobots, roll out. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, no, it's like that. I've gained more confidence. Yes, I love the original. I used to flat, and it's drone worship. Pew 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 round. Yeah, I used to love watching Transformers as a kid. My favorite was Transformers, G.I. Joe. They used to come on back to back when I got home after school. Woo! There you go. And I remember a lot of days I didn't do my homework because I'm sitting there watching G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, the real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. Pew, pew. Round. Earth is round. Pew, pew. G.I. Joe. Yes. Yeah, he's always in your streams. Okay, Prime. Okay. Okay. So we got an Autobot in Green Bay Wacky stream. And then we have drone worship here in my stream. Like I said, me and drone worship have to do that flat earth, round earth discussion. That's going to be epic when we finally do. My thing was Dragon Ball Z, bro. I can't count how many times I used to sit in the living room and watch Goku. Yeah, I actually got into Dragon Ball Z a lot later on, probably in my teenage years. When I was 16, 17, going into that, Herman original by power of grace. Wow, He-Man, wow. By the power of grace, go He-Man. I was sort of a He-Man fan, like I said, I was sort of into it. Dragon Ball Z, I like Dragon Ball Z, but it was like a cartoon soap opera. My favorite series was I Have the Power. My favorite series in Dragon Ball Z was when was it Cell? I think the part when he was going at the Cell, and then Vegeta and all these other folks got involved. They got into this big thing. But that's for the Dragon Ball Z fans. We ain't gonna get into that. The Goku, they call me a Super Saiyan, on this live stream. And then there was Lovely Kid Japan. The thing about Lovely Kid Japan, when she comes into a room, is that you always know the mood is about to change. Then I like the original Power Rangers as a kid. Yeah, as an adult. Yeah, I like the original Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers, you mighty morphin Power Rangers. Okay, going back to okay, cool. Catch you on the flip. Thank you for coming by. Drone Worship, appreciate you. Yes, all these are great shows, Art. Thank you for coming by. Green Bay Wacky, they want to know when you're going to go live again. Hopefully I get a chance to go and check out Green Bay Wacky's live. I encourage him, go live, sir. Go live. Go forth. And if he does go live, go to his live. But like I was saying, back to Lovely Kid Japan. Lovely Kid Japan is a person that if you know her, and you've ever been in a live stream with her, or you've encountered her channel, which I encourage you to, you know that she's a very positive person, very lovely family out there in Japan, of course, showing you the cuisines, the hotels, the lifestyles, all that stuff. This is my voice caught a bug from my wife. Sorry to hear that, Green Bay Wacky, but there's always Mel right now. I guess I could speak for a few minutes more. It's close. Okay. Well, you're getting there, Green Bay Wacky. But like I said, back to Lovely Kid Japan. Lovely Kid Japan, awesome channel. Shows the lifestyles, the cultures, the language, the everyday, goings on of Japan. I remember the first time I watched her channel, it was actually in the seafood market. It was a seafood market video. And I'm a big, seafood connoisseur. So, I didn't even know who this woman was. And I said, you know what? I gotta watch this. And I watched it, and I just saw this woman, who was basically with her son, and subsequently with the rest of her family, and just going around the market. And it was interesting. And then I watched more content, and I got into more stuff with her. And she's very cool, very nice editing style, very great disposition, and a very awesome family. And I encourage people to check out, Lovely Kid Japan. Yes, she's very, very awesome, very awesome. And you'll see this for yourself when you check out Lovely Kid Japan. And also, too, people were saying prayers for, and healing for Green Bay Wacky and his voice. Because yes, we do need the voice and the energy and the positivity and the aura of Green Bay Wacky. I think Green Bay Wacky has so much positive energy and put so much heart into this video that if he didn't say a word and he just live streamed and let a video play, people will watch it. It's like to choose to be here and change so much. I love to share, and I love to be always positive. Yes, we appreciate you for being positive, Lovely Kid Japan. Because we need more positive, uplifting, upbuilding people. Yes, Groovy Blue. Yes, it's good to totally understand. Yes. Slayer, thank you. No, I'm not on the throne. I'm not on the throne. I'm watching the throne, but I'm not on the throne. For those, hip hop reference people, they understand what I mean by watch the throne. Not dying. No, I know you're not dying. But some people said prayers and healing for you, Green Bay Wacky. Your voice. We need your voice. We need the voice of the Whack Man, from Wisconsin, like I said. But Green Bay Wacky has a live stream to where if he just actually went live and said nothing, people will watch. Sorry I'm late. I didn't get the notification, bro. Nah, it's all good. Slayer, listen. The fact that you're here is a blessing. I'll stay a few minutes extra just for you. I got 8 people in the chat, so I can talk for a little bit. Why not? Tell me what's on your mind, folks. Tell me what you dream, what you desire. Tell me what's really good. Nothing wrong with showing up late sometimes. You just like the bathroom. Do I just like the bathroom? I've done a few live streams from the bathroom. It's decent. Praise the Lord. There you go. Praise the Lord. Have you heard the good news? Jesus loves you. But yeah, for the most part, right now I'm in the bathroom just because I couldn't find my stand, and I said I could angle it this way. They're just trying to give you something different. I was outside in the beginning of the day. I forgot where I did my second live stream. In the hallway. I was outside. I was in the hallway. Now I'm in the bathroom. I could have sat at the table, but like I said, I give a different effect. You need a sign up. No, I'm not on the throne. Wow. Yes, Jesus. Watch love for that. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm not on the throne. I love my bathroom. Well, I don't know if I love my bathroom. The acoustic in the bathroom is good, even for signing, singing. Okay. Yeah, Green Bay Wacky, support Tosh Time. Oh, shout out to Tosh Time. It's the real love. I appreciate that. Tosh Time, awesome. She was in one of my chats earlier. I forget which one it was. I don't know if it was this one or if it was another one. A lot of deep thinking and ideas in the bathroom. I don't know why though. It happens. Sometimes you just sit there in the bathroom and you just like, taking the dump, or, you drop the number 2 or number 1 or whatever you're going to do. But yeah, I love Tosh Time. And she is this one too. Wow, I speak her name and she appears. Awesome. Awesome to always have Tosh Time in my chats. Like I said, Tosh Time is a real individual. Woo! Wow. Yes. I appreciate Tosh Time because her energy is always positive. She's somebody who's professional at times when she needs to be professional, cuts loose when she needs to cut loose. she's very open-hearted with her channel, and how she goes about her business and whatnot, businesswoman and whatnot, and really just an awesome individual that needs to be looked at. Just Tosh Tom might have heard you. Yeah, she might have heard you in the chat and just said she had to come through. But like I said, there's a lot of dope channels out there, a lot of cool channels and whatnot. But Tosh Tom, yeah, she has her own thing. I mean, and the thing about Tosh Tom and her channel is that it's not just about her. It's so much bigger. Yeah, well, I'm not on your level, Tosh Tom. And I'm not saying this to downplay myself or anything like this. You and Green Bay Wacky, your folks have channels that are so much bigger than you individually. And I think that's what makes your channel special, Tosh Tom, is because you could just make videos about you and your family, and that could be the end of that. But you actually inspire people and motivate people, to believe in themselves, and really push forward on social justice issues, or just human interest situations, like especially what you did around the holidays when you were trying to help the less fortunate, and then different challenges you did as far as I think it was leukemia, if I'm not mistaken, different people with sicknesses and stuff like that. You have a lot going on your channel, that definitely, and then, it's exactly the stuff about trying to protect, from trolls and stuff like that. Like I said, you do have a lot going on, and when I see stuff like that, I do appreciate it and say, wow, maybe one day, I can get, did I donate? I don't remember if I donated, but I might have. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I donated. I might have. I don't remember, but I don't know. I need to. If I didn't, I donated something. I don't know, but I'm trying to replicate what you do, man, with the positive streams. But my audience be small. My audience is small too. Don't worry about that. Don't be fooled. But you can be special. You can be positive. You can be unique and substantial in your own way. I think I did something, Tosh Time. I mean, sometimes I donate stuff and I don't remember what I'm donating. I just trust in the people. For me, when I donate to a cause or a situation, it's more so about the people who are in charge of the particular situation. Okay, Green Bay, I got you. And when I look at somebody like Tosh Tom, and she can show where the money is going, and what the cause is about, and you can explain yourself, and there's no double talk or sideways language. You don't have to nickname something. You don't have to give me this roundabout explanation and take me the long way around something. You can say, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. This is the contact information. Like I said, it moves me to want to help. I would donate too, but I don't have that option. Well, nah, Slayer, it's not about that. When it comes to donating, it's not so much about money. Yeah. No, it is important. What's going on, Patch? I appreciate you. I saw you over there at that other live stream that you was doing. I was getting real deep, about YouTube and talking about Stormy Daniels. That was fun. That was fun. I like what you were going on about in that live stream and whatnot. Certain folks over there was saying that they basically not going to be monetized or whatnot. Sometimes it's not about being monetized on YouTube and whatnot. Yeah. I know how you go off, Patch. I know we need to get back up on it. As if don't give me that option. Well, no, Slayer, don't worry about it. I forgot how I donated to Tosh Time. There are different ways that you could donate. People set up different things. Like I said, Tosh Time had a special setup anyway. To where you could donate or whatever the case may be. Everybody's setup is not the same when it comes to donating to charity and stuff like that. But the reason I support Tosh Time with her donations is because it's something that when she asks for your help, it's not every other day, every other week. She's not doing a giveaway or asking for money every month or every time you turn around. It's a real serious event, or it's a real serious affair when Tosh Time is asking for something. She always does it, in the best of ways, in the most professional and open and transparent types of ways. So that's what it is. I don't know, like I said, so don't worry about that. But people can donate and help out in different ways. It's not always money. I had to be taught that there's different ways you can donate and help people out. You can help people with food. You can help people with time. You can help people with with money. You can help people with information. If you have information that other people don't have access to, you can give them that. If you have food, spare things, and pantries you can send people to, you can do that. That's, along with information as well. If you have your time that you can spare, then there's that. To me personally, I feel that the most valuable thing that you can give somebody is time. If you can give somebody your time, just like you folks are giving me your time on this live stream, that's more valuable than any money that anybody can give me, because, that's just, it's precious. I can't give you the time back. If you gave me money, I can give you the money back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at some point, if I had to rob a bank or something, I wanted you to buy a slice of pizza and they couldn't. And so I said, okay, awesome. Yeah, nah, it's all good. I appreciate that, Slayer. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you coming through to the live stream. Your time, your time is precious, because I can't give folks back these. Well, I can give you back time coming to your live streams and stuff like that. Wait, does that mean you're good because we're robbing a bank? I'm not saying I'm going to rob a bank, but if I was, it would only be to give back to YouTube. That's what it is, Pat. I totally agree. It's not always the money. Nah, it's not always the money. It's the people. I remember a rapper, Jadakiss, said you got to understand that money will never equal to the love. The money will never equal to the love, to the support, to the outcry, to the energy. Yeah, because you may not believe this, but I can feel the energy coming through to the screen to me. It sounds silly. It may sound silly, but I can feel the energy. Be it negative, be it positive, through your comments, through your words, as it is written. They said, life and death is in the power of the tongue, and the power of the tongue being the words that people speak, even if you type or you're online and stuff like that. Like, sometimes I had to fight the tears, saying the tears of joy, like when people come through and they genuinely care about what I have to say, what I'm saying? And then when people tell me that they're affected in a positive way by something that I said, I stop sometimes and I'm like, yo, for real? Like what I said, did it mean that much? You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes it comes to me that way. It's like, I'm thinking to myself, people have said to me, Mel, you helped me through my day, or you've encouraged me, or you said something that was real, or I relate to you in a particular type of way. I still got people that I got to get back to, messages and stuff people sent me, personal conversations that I had offline with people that I've met, because they were just moved by the live streams that I had, stuff like that. And you know what, that means something to me. I mean, whether or not I get, checks from YouTube or not, saying, like I said, stuff like that encourages me to do these live streams, when I'm only supposed to be on here for 20 minutes and I wind up doing an hour live stream, or, I find myself, what's my energy say? Well, your energy says it's the beat, your energy says music, a vibe, it's a vibe. That's what your beat says to me. I mean, that's what your beats, that's what your energy says to me, It's a music vibe, so yeah, thanks, Patch. Yeah, nah. It's all good. I say so when I come to New York, I get ready for the interview. Well, listen, I'm not shy. I'm not ashamed. Listen, I could edit the video for you. We can make a dope video. I'm not against anybody coming to see me in New York. Hopefully I'm still living in New York at the time. But if I'm not living in New York, I'll come back. The power of words and conversation is why YouTube always put me into live streams like these. Yes. Well, Tosh Tom, your channel gives off a positive vibe and a positive energy, even when you're not in the best of moods. Even when you have situations where you may be dealing with a troll or somebody like that. You're a very classy individual, a very classy lady, which I appreciate that. We need more classy women out there, more dignified women out there. Hey, you try. I know you're not perfect, Tosh Tom. I seen you. I seen you. I seen your videos that weren't perfect. I seen you ready to do the takedown. But for the most part, you've been classy from what I've seen. You've been classy. You've been positive. You've been inspirational. You've been real, and that's what you need. Tammy Sanford. Oh my God, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. Very classy, great choice of words. Well, no, it's true. It's true, Green Bay. I mean, she's been nothing but classy. I mean, there's no ratchetness in her. She has, she's an adult. She has things that she says. I've seen you on live streams, and I was like, oh, she said that, but so have I. I've been on some live streams. I've said some things myself but you still try to be classy and, uplifting and upbuilding and, just a realistic type of person. Because I'm positive, on my live streams, but, I'm also realistic. And I tell people, I say, look, if you see something that's not right, or you feel like I'm, moving out of sorts, don't be afraid to call me out. Don't be afraid to say, hey, Mel, that's not right, or, you need to shape that up, brother. You got to get it together, man. It's not what we know from you. You know my feelings for Taj, rest of you. Yeah, no, definitely. Tosh is she's somebody, like I say, I wish her much success, especially her being 10,000 subscribers, and, I see her growing even more. I can see Tosh going up to, a couple of 100,000 subscribers, even 1 million if she wanted it. That's with Tosh Tom, I say honestly, it's really about what she wants to do with this. Now, you already know, Tosh Tom. You already know. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Hey, yeah, I need to smile, right? Yeah. I remember somebody said to me one time, they said, I have the $1 million smile. I was like, I don't know about that one. Maybe I need to get some veneers of my teeth done, but it's what it is. Some people like to see me smile, I'm gonna give you the ice cream look like, grrr. I scream out though, almost cry. Yeah, that's funny. Nah, but I don't know, that's just what it is. People don't understand sometimes. You have to really be here in the streams and talk to people behind the scenes to understand what this whole YouTube experience is about. People think it's just uploading videos and, sitting in your room and, doing little silly content here and there, but it's so much deeper, so much more to YouTube than just uploading videos. There's so much more to it than just the drama. There's so much more to YouTube than, all the negative things that come with it. Of course, that's a part of it, Yes, besides that, thank you. Thank you for coming by. I understand you got a school. Thank you for being here as long as you have been. Foundation Ariel, it's been a while. Thanks for coming by. Yes, YouTube is so much deeper, Tosh Time. It's so much deeper. And if you ever had the opportunity or have the opportunity to go, to those deeper levels and understand and find those real people, yeah, YouTube is so much more. It's so much more. So many great individuals here, and I say that great, and I say it freely. A lot of great individuals here, a lot of awesome personalities, because so much of it is not just the content, But anyway, I'm gonna let you folks go. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.